There comes a moment in every person's life when something shifts. Quietly, almost invisibly. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't arrive with fanfare or fireworks or applause. It just happens. Softly. Like the air right before dawn. When the world pauses between darkness and light. You've spent years reacting, explaining, defending, proving, chasing. You've tried to convince the world that your heart was enough, that your efforts were seen, but then one day, something changes. You stop chasing. You stop explaining. You stop trying to convince anyone of anything. And in that stillness, you discover something you've never felt before, freedom. Because peace doesn't come when everything goes right. Peace comes when nothing has the power to pull you away from yourself. 1. The fire within. Most people think peace means the absence of struggle. But the Stoics knew the opposite. That peace is forged through it. Discomfort isn't your enemy. It's your teacher. It strips away illusions, tests your limits, and reveals who you truly are beneath the noise. The pain you avoid is often the very thing preparing you for strength. Gold isn't formed in calm waters. It's refined by fire. So when life burns, don't curse the flame. Stand in it. Learn from it. Because discomfort is not the end. It's the beginning of becoming unbreakable. When everything feels heavy, remember, you are not being punished. You are being prepared. 2. The mirror of control. The Stoics taught one truth that could change your entire life. There are only two kinds of things. What you can control and what you cannot. Your thoughts, your choices, your attitude, these belong to you. Everything else, people, outcomes, timing, belongs to the universe. We lose peace when we forget that difference. We exhaust ourselves trying to control what was never ours to hold. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And he was right. When you stop trying to control everything, you regain control over the only thing that matters, yourself. 3. The silence between reactions. Not everything deserves a reaction. Not every insult requires defense. Not every storm demands that you run for cover. There is power in restraint, in saying nothing, in doing nothing, in letting things be. Because silence is not weakness. Silence is mastery. The world confuses stillness with indifference, but the Stoic understands it's not that you don't care. It's that you refuse to waste your peace on noise. Every time you react to something meaningless, you surrender a piece of yourself. Every time you stay centered, you grow stronger. So pause. Breathe before you respond, not because you're afraid, but because you are free. 4. Detachment. The art of letting go. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop clinging. You love fully, but you don't beg. You try your best, but you don't demand. You give, but you don't lose yourself in the giving. The Stoics didn't aim to feel nothing. They aimed to feel deeply without being ruled by those feelings, to love without dependency, to succeed without arrogance, to lose without despair. Detachment is not coldness, it's clarity. It's seeing life as it is, not as your ego wants it to be. And when you master it, you begin to understand that you were never meant to own anything, only to experience it. 5. The discipline of the mind. The world will always be noisy. People will talk, chaos will rise, emotions will surge. You cannot stop that, but you can discipline your mind not to join the noise. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Freedom begins with the thoughts you allow to live in your head. You cannot control the weather, but you can control the storm inside. You cannot silence the world, but you can silence your reaction to it. Train your mind to remain steady, even when everything around you is shaking. That's not ignorance, that's strength. That's what it means to act as if nothing bothers you. Not because you don't feel, but because you've learned to feel without falling apart. And then one day, after all the storms, the searching, the effort, you wake up and realize you are no longer fighting the world. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to be understood, because you finally understand yourself. This is the essence of Stoicism, not suppression, but serenity, not indifference, but inner balance. It's the ability to walk through fire and remain calm, to be surrounded by chaos and still move with grace, to act as if nothing bothers you, not because nothing hurts, but because you've learned that nothing can truly touch what's eternal within you. That is strength. That is freedom. That is peace.